චණ්ඩි පැන්ඩා සමට සූදු බවට ඇමරිකාවෙන් සහතිකලත් එකම විෂබීජනාශක සබන්.
After holding office of Prime Minister for 50 days, former President Mahinda Rajapaksa today signed the letter of resignation at his official residence in the morning. Leaders of the United People's Freedom Alliance as well as parliamentarians were present at the occasion. After stepping down as the Prime Minister of Sri Lanka, former President Mahinda Rajapaksa sent his official vehicles to the Presidential Secretariat.
As the joint opposition, we're going to stay in the opposition stronger than ever and will speak up against the malignant measures taken by the government led by the UNP. We hope Mahinda Rajapaksa will be appointed leader of the opposition. We haven't taken such a decision as a party. The President has clarified the fact that a broader alliance will be established which is nationalistic, patriotic and anti-UNP. Some from the SLFP came with a message of the President. That group and some members of our own party dragged Mahinda Rajapaksa down, who has a favourable public consensus to win any election with a majority. They created this conspiracy and made Mahinda Rajapaksa fall in trouble. We should get it because we have joined with the SLFP, so we should be the opposition. There is an issue somewhere if we are not afforded it. The remote control is now with the TNA and the country knows who influences the final decisions regarding this country. Ranil Wickremesinghe will take oath as Prime Minister tomorrow. Ravi Karunanayake will take oath as the Minister of Finance and Sumandiran will be the Minister of Foreign Affairs. Then the people of this country will be able to enjoy democracy. What we have to ask is, are you happy now?
එක්සත් ජාතික පක්ෂයේ ආණ්ඩුවක් දැන් හදනවානේ. එතකොට ඒකට ආරාධනා කරත් ඔබතුමා සහභාගී වෙනවද?
මොන ඇමතිවරු දුන්නත් මම බාර ගන්නෙත් නැහැ යන්නෙත් නැහැ ආණ්ඩුව ඉස්සරහට ගෙනියන්නත් මේක තමයි ඉස්සර තත්ත්වය.
Former President Mahinda Rajapaksa steps down from the premiership he held for 50 days in a backdrop where the Sri Lanka Freedom Party withdrew from the national government and President Maithripala Sirisena appointed him as the Prime Minister on the 26th October, issuing a Gazette notification removing incumbent Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe from office. Following the appointment of the new Prime Minister and the Cabinet, the President issued a Gazette notification dissolving the Parliament on the 9th of November. Then a group of political parties as well as civil organizations, however, filed fundamental rights petitions at the Supreme Court seeking nullification of the President's decision to dissolve the Parliament. The Court of Appeal then issued an interim order temporarily halting Mahinda Rajapaksa and his cabinet from functioning in their positions in response to a petition filed by 122 parliamentarians. On the 4th of December, attorneys representing Prime Minister Mahinda Rajapaksa and his cabinet filed an appeal at the Supreme Court against the interim order which prohibited him and his cabinet from functioning. In this backdrop, the 7-member judge bench appointed to hear the fundamental rights petitions filed against the dissolution of Parliament delivered its verdict on Thursday the 13th of December, stating that the decision of the President to dissolve Parliament is inconsistent with the Constitution. Then yesterday, a day after the historic ruling, the 3-member judge bench of the Supreme Court gave a ruling against lifting the interim order which suspended Mahinda Rajapaksa and his cabinet from functioning.